Now he goes back to the shell pieces. He uses a very thin wire saw to cut out the shapes of the words. He must be very careful because the shell breaks easily. If a word has an empty space inside it, he uses a small hand drill to make a tiny hole, puts a saw blade through the hole, and cuts the inside part out. He uses tiny files to make the edges of the words sharp and clean. Next, he puts each shell word onto a wood disc. He uses a sharp needle to trace the shape of the word into the wood. To see the lines better, he rubs white powder over the wood so the powder fills the lines. He uses tiny tools to hollow out the wood inside the lines. He makes the hole just a little bit shallower than the thickness of the shell, so the shell will stick out a tiny bit when he puts it in. Make a nice border around each piece. He heats a round metal stamp over hot coals until it is red. He presses the hot stamp onto the wood, burning a dark, neat ring into it. Then he takes thin silver wire that has been softened in the fire. He shapes this silver wire and hammers it into the burned ring until it sits tight inside the wood. To glue the pieces together, he makes a special thick paste. He fills the carved holes in the wood with this paste and presses the shell words inside. He uses a smooth piece of animal horn to rub and press the shell down flat. Then he leaves the pieces to dry slowly. After the glue is completely dry, he rubs the face of each piece on a wet stone. This grinds down the extra glue in the shell until the top is perfectly flat and even with the wood. He melts natural yellow beeswax over a fire and rubs it into the wood to protect it from water. Finally, he builds a matching wood box that opens into a chessboard using smart wood joints instead of metal nails. He puts the 32 finished pieces inside, completing a beautiful game set made of wood, silver, and shiny shell.